Hello everyone, welcome back to Dairyland. One more time, we're gonna plant this soybean. Yeah, in the last one, in the last one, I was trying to figure out how I wanted to approach this, and I'm still waiting. I recorded this one a couple of days after I recorded the other one. That's the reason I haven't done anything that you've asked or that you've suggested yet. But after this one, I will be waiting on responses, and I'm not going to ask you any questions in this one. I'll just remind you of the last ones that we did, the last questions we needed. Do we need to sell the silage bunker and do the fermenting plant? I think yes. You guys let me know what you think. Also, do we hold the oats or sell them? You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. But I need to fertilize the property, and instead of leasing a fertilizer spreader, I think I want to buy one. That way I don't have to leave my pallets out on the ground. Yeah, so we're headed to pick up a fertilizer spreader, and I'm probably going to put it on the front and then pick up a seeder as well. Just for reasons being that I can make one trip because I have a front attachment on this thing. Now, I know not everybody likes the Case Puma. Everybody likes the John Deere, but again, this is picking up right where we left off from the last episode. This is already leased. All I'm being charged is the hourly operating cost, not the initial cost. So that being said, it's actually cheaper for me to keep it for now and continue doing what we're doing. Anyway, I am Deuce and Mess. Welcome back to Dairyland, and today we're going to be fertilizing some field and getting some soybean planted in it to make sure that we can double crop. If we can double crop, we'll be doing okay because we'll have oats and soybean every so often. Also, I need to pick up a plow. Man, there's so much I need to do. I need to get, well, I can't plant alfalfa right now. I'm going to have to wait till, I need to mow. There's so much I need to do. I guess maybe not today in-game, but tomorrow in-game I'm going to have to mow and do things. So let's check out some fertilizer technology here. There is this Simpa used RN610 N-Tech. It's 18 meters wide, working speed is 11 miles an hour, it holds 1,200. The Kverneland holds 3,900, it's 24 meters wide, and it's 12 mile an hour working speed. But it's 24,000. This one's only 5,300 because it's used, and it holds lime. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, 600 lime does not do a whole lot. Neither does 1,200 lime, but I feel the need to go ahead and buy this thing. So we'll just go ahead and straight up buy that. And then we need to pick up a seeder as well. Now, I don't think there's a seeder I can actually buy at the moment. I mean, I could pick this one up, I guess. It plants alfalfa, plants soybean, plants oats. That's our crop rotation for the moment until we get ready to do chaff and whatnot. I think that's probably okay, to be quite honest. So, but it looks like there's a front hopper for this thing as well. Or, wait, is this? We have to have this to be able to use that. Okay, that's not going to work. This thing, on the other hand, the Kverneland DG2 1200, I used that in No Man's Land when I was visiting, and that thing works really well. Man, they're so expensive. They're so expensive. We leased that thing, it was $182,000 to buy, so the lease cost on that had to be outrageous. I mean, we could just pick up the Stara or the Rapid. All these direct drill. This one's 6 meters wide, it's 76 grand. It doesn't cost that much, so it may actually be more beneficial to pick up the Rapid, the Varderstad Rapid A 600S. The Horse Pronto is always a good one to pick up. 9 meters wide, it's 104,000, so the lease cost is actually going to be less than Kverneland. So we may go with the Horse Pronto because it's a good steady. It's a workhorse, man. It's an absolute workhorse. Yeah, it's an absolute workhorse. Got to do it. We got to do it. 5,000 for the lease. Operating hour is 2,100. Hang on. And then 1,040 per day. Look at the Kverneland here. 2,900 per hour, but 1,300 per day. The initial cost, base cost is 2,700. So yeah, I think we're going to come out better with the Horse Pronto. Yes, we are. The initial cost is 2,000 and then 2,100 per operating hour, which we're not going to be operating it that much, and we're going to end up having to flip it in a couple days anyway. So yeah, once we lease this, we'll keep this for a couple of days here. The daily cost per lease is probably actually cheaper than the initial leasing cost, and then having to come pick it up once again. So we'll just snag this little guy here, and what we can do, since we've got a 9 meter wide seeder and an 18 meter wide fert spreader is I can spread the fert. No, I can't either. I can't do it. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's okay. I'll get it figured out. Well, easy there, buddy. Easy. That horse Pronto's a little top heavy. I keep forgetting. Take it easy. Easy. Oh boy. All right. All these realistic ground textures and such. Let's set the cruise there, and we'll just skibble on down the road, whatever that word means. We'll head on down the road and get back and plant some soybean. Oh, I can't change. Oh, I'm selected on the right one. It won't let me change it because I don't have seed in it. I guess that's why. Although we do have seed and fert back at the house, so that's always good. No need to worry about buying more out of our little refill places because we've already got some there. Which is another good reason to keep this thing for an extra day is because we already have some seed there that we can use. So, that being said, it's actually not a... Oh, man. Moved my mic and it popped. Sorry, guys. RIP headphone users. But, yeah. So, get back, do some seeding, get some soybean in the ground, and I'm going to try to get some grass mowed today as well so that we can plow that up and get ready for some alfalfa. If not, I will do that in the next episode. So, episode by episode here, I'm going to be trying to crank these out. I feel like every series I've ever done on Farm Sim, I've kind of like drug them out until I just lose interest, honestly. No Man's Land I still have interest in. I just have to find time to do it, I guess, is the biggest thing. Oh, God. That culvert is a little bit starting to drain down slightly. All right, let's see. Let's get some seed. I'm going to kind of push this over here. I don't want to pick up fertilizer. Hey, we're selected on soybean. There you go. Yeah, I don't want to get fertilizer, so I want to make sure I'm just getting seed here out of this. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick this up. I'm probably not going to need all that. That's probably way overkill for the soybean, but we'll already have some seed in it when we get ready to flip it for our winter crop, which is coming up pretty soon here. Even if the soybean doesn't take, it doesn't matter. We're still going to put winter crop down. So, that being said, let's close that one. And then we will drop this guy somewhere. That one. We'll drop that and spin it around and put it on the back like it's supposed to be because it just makes more sense that way. Now, I know I've seen people run these on the front while they're doing something else, but typically they have an implement about the same size as this thing. So, that being said, let's refill here. It's not going to take this whole thing, probably. It might. It did take the whole thing. Okay. That was 1,000 liters. It's 0.8 tons. So good to know. Alright, let's get up here, and I'm going to do a temp setting. This thing's 18 meters wide. This should be pretty close. Let's turn GPS on. Hello, GPS? I don't have GPS on this tractor? Why do I not have GPS on this tractor? What in the world is wrong with me? Man, that's going to be a waste. Yeah, no GPS on the tractor. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's get back over here. 18 meters is not as wide as I thought it was. There we go. All right. We'll get some ferting done. It is getting late in the day. We have got to get this done. Yeah, if I go ahead and do the fert and then do the seed, I can fertilize again on my... tomorrow when I'm doing all the mowing and stuff. Tomorrow in game anyway. When I'm mowing and stuff, I can go ahead and fert again, and then plow that field up and get it ready. Go ahead and get it ferted too. So the daily leasing cost is going to cost me a little bit of money, but it's going to be worth it in the short run of things. In the long run of things, I want to buy all this equipment. The fertilizer spreader is mine, so I don't have to worry about a daily leasing cost on it. But the planter anyway. Man, I'm just missing the whole side of the field there. Come on now. Oof, got to get GPS on anything from now on. I don't know how to do this freehand anymore. I don't know how to do this without freaking GPS. I'm so lost. I'm just so lost. Without it, I can't do it. All right, well, freehanding this worked out pretty well. I'm surprised, actually. This came out just about even, although I missed like some little thin slivers over there of stuff. I guess when I go to put down my after the first growth stage, I'm going to put down a layer anyway. So after the second growth stage, I can come back and do some spot touch-ups if need be. For my third layer of fert, because I don't want to waste it if I don't have to. But, I mean, if you look here, you can see on field 4. Oh, crap, it needs frickin' lime. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we got to put lime down because we're going to lose a ton of... we're not going to lose a ton, but we'll lose 15%, I think, is the penalty. So we're going to do some lime, I guess. I don't want to, but I guess we have to. Let's see. Control I. Is that right? Control I. Yeah, there we go. Let's pull over here and see if we can get some lime out of one of these little deals now. These little bitty mini silos. Little mini silos. I think that's seed. I think this only does Fert, though. I think that's the deal. Fertilizer. Yeah, that only does Fert. I think this only does seed. Yeah, it won't even give us the option. Okay, well, give me a second here. Let me look and see if we have the ability to do anything else. Do we have a lime? Got a fuel tank, water, multi-station. That's only 10 grand. A multi-filling station. But I don't know if I want one of those though. They're only 10,000. That's just seed and fertilizer. Those are 9,000. I could have bought one of the other ones and just had one. It may be beneficial to sell the two I've got and just do that then. To be quite honest, I think we might do that. Also, this thing produces $8 an hour. It's a wind pump. We could pump our own water on the thing to sell. Let's sell these two and buy one of these. Yeah, because we can get lime or anything there. Not that I want the crop and stuff out of it. It'd just be nice to be able to get everything delivered to us, right? Have it sectioned off where we can have lime, fertilizer, and seed all in one place. Let's go to garage. Let's sell those. Yeah. For the price of one of those, we can have because these are 9 grand, right? So yeah. So for 10,000, we could have one that does everything. And I think that might be the way to go. Let's do the silver one. Details. Okay, where can we put this thing now? That's going to be the question. If I put it there, that's going to be right in the dang way. But if we put it down here, on the other hand, let me get spun around. If we put it right here, that's a pretty, that's a pretty hilly spot. If we put it right here, though, and I get in here too. Hang on, let me spin it so that we need it. And I gotta make sure I'm even here because I don't like stuff being out of place. So. Let's see. On the concrete, off the concrete. I'm looking at the legs. There we go. So if I do something like this, that's a pretty good heel there. So if I put it down here, man, it's just so many. Put it right there. That looks good. $10,000 construction cost. That's all right. We sold the other ones for 140. For 4,900 or whatever it was. Yeah, that's perfect. And that's big enough we can get all of our cedars and everything in there. Let's see how this works now. I'm curious. Can we get lime out of this thing? If we can't, we just... Oh, we did. We can. Look at yonder. That's going to take every bit of lime I can get. It's going to take a lot of lime. A lot of lime. Alright, well, here we go anyway. Let's get going. Let me zoom out a bit here so I can make sure I'm covering. And I am. The lime actually spreads not 18 meters wide. Ah, crap. Okay. Let me ease over a little bit then. Make sure we're getting it all. I feel like I'm wasting some there, though, now. Let's get back over here a little bit. We'll get a straight line in a minute. I got to tell you, though, the next time I lease a tractor or buy a tractor, I'm gonna get rid of this thing during the winter because I'm not going to need a tractor during the winter. Matter of fact, we'll probably, air quotes, skip winter. We'll probably just skip it all together. Mainly because there's not going to be a whole lot for me to do during the winter time here. I'm not established enough yet to actually stay busy, really busy during the winter time. And I have trees, but I don't really want to mess with them, to be quite honest. If I had a Brux all-in-one chipper, I would just chip them up and get rid of them. Not all of them, some of them. Some of them, because some of them are just useless in the way. Some of them are not, though. Some of them are decorative, and I like having them. So, and that's it. That's all the lime we get out of one run there. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of lime refill in here, but I'm working with what I got. So, yeah, I'm gonna do this for quite a while, back and forth, and I'll see you guys momentarily for you, and probably an hour and a half from now for me when I get finished with this thing. Well, we got the last little bit of lime on, finally. It only took about 45 trips back and forth over there. I am going to use the rest of this in here to get some of these spots that I missed. As you can see, I got a little better as I went across the field here, but some of this was just due to me not having done anything manually in a while. I'm ashamed to say I've been using that dang GPS so much that I don't know how to do things without it anymore. I'm embarrassed. Honestly, I'm embarrassed by it. But it is what it is. We missed a few spots, so I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. And we'll speed up a little bit here. I'm just zoomed out wide enough that I can actually see what I'm doing here. I want to get all of it that I can get, because every little spot counts. Every little sliver of grain is going to matter. When it comes down to it. So big spots like this I definitely want to try to get. Whatever's left in here we're going to go ahead and just spray out anyway. So we'll go ahead and get this. It's probably going to use the rest of this right here. This stuff goes quick. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. So we got the rest of that. Now we can get some fert again. Now the good thing about having to do lime is in seasons is that when you do fertilizer this way instead of putting it in your seeder, if you fertilize and then have to do lime, you can do lime, and then fertilize again, and then seed, and then fertilize again, and you've got your 3 layers of fertilizer, because in seasons, it requires 3 layers of fertilizer. Go look here. See there? There we go. No lime needed except for these little small areas, which I'm not too concerned about. This over here needs plowing. I'm not too concerned about that either. But yeah, basically, so once you do it, you're good. And, yeah, as you can see, this is a lot wider than the lime was. Looks like the lime's like 15 meters probably. Yeah, it looks about 3 meters or so. The lime's about 15 meters, maybe even less than that, but I am really not throwing out far enough on my fert here. Yeah, I will definitely... So, having GPS is not just a comfort thing. It's also an efficiency thing. You use more fert and more lime or more spray or whatever when you're not using a GPS, because you don't have the ability to stay as straight as that GPS is, unless you're just superhuman. I mean, there's one guy that used to play with us, Thunder Knight. He definitely seems superhuman. Like, never had any kind of overspray, straight lines, with no GPS. And I always thought, man, how does he do that? I still don't know. I still don't know how you do that, Thunder. But either way, yeah, so having the ability to not use more fert or lime than needed is a good thing, especially with stuff like this, because it just sprays. Like, there is no, like, seed, it only uses it if it hasn't been planted ground yet with that seed, so with that crop. It doesn't reuse seed just because you drive back over it with it on. It only uses it if it hasn't been planted yet, so something to keep in mind there. Also something to keep in mind is, as you can see, it is getting very late in the day here. I was hoping to not have to go this late into the day to get this done, but it looks like it's going to happen. So, either way, it's not going to take long. It's only 5 acres. It's not a huge field at all. A little small area. And then in the next episode, we'll definitely be jumping on that grass area over there, mowing some grass and such, getting that done. But yeah, the liming seems to take a while. But having played on the FSN as much as I have, and trying to be as efficient as possible on there, GPS is not only more efficient than doing it by hand. There's hardly any waste at all, if any. I mean, only if you just don't turn the thing off when you're making your turns. It actually saves time, because you're not having to go back and fill in areas and such, but you're not wasting money either. And that's the big thing for me right now is I'm operating with $128,000, and that's for leasing and everything. I mean, that's all of it, you know. So I gotta be real particular about what I buy, what I spend money on, how much waste I have, that kind of thing. So we don't want to have any more waste than need be. And I feel like with that lime, there was a little bit of waste there, because I got to the point where I was overlapping just slightly, just so I could get it done, because I realized that I was running way out of the bounds there of trying to get that accomplished. What is this? Stupid trees. There we go. Got it. There's one little spot there. I wanted to go ahead and get it, but I don't want to waste it though. I don't want to waste it. So But yeah, so it's definitely, it's not just a comfort thing, or I don't want to hold the steering wheel and actually drive. It's a efficiency thing that I don't need to waste money. So fertilizer costs money, lime costs money. I don't want to waste money. So it's definitely an efficiency thing. And I should be running straight out of the ends of these instead of turning, because you can see that little extra right there. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and waste a 18-meter wide area just to get that little area here now, because I wasted it. So, bloop. There we go. We'll turn that back on. There we go. I'm trying to just eyeball this the best I can. Some of it's not going to take Fert. Some of it's double ferted already. Some of it's just not going to take it. So I mean, it's not a huge deal. Try to save as much as possible and not have to lime this again for three harvests, hopefully. So we should get oats, soybean, and then oats again before I've got to put lime down again. So it looks like oats are going to be, let's see if we do oats. If we do soybean, oats, soybean, we'll have to lime again in the fall of next year. So that's not too bad. If it takes our double crop that I'm trying to do here, if it takes this. If it doesn't take it, then we may not have to worry about it, because maybe no second crop. So hopefully there will be, though. I hope we can double crop this and get our money turned around pretty quickly. I mean, that's the plan anyway, is got to make as much money as possible here to get the stuff we need for cattle, because the whole point of this map is cattle production, cheese, ice cream, that kind of stuff, and we need milk and that for it. So trying to get going on that is going to be kind of rough, but at the same time, I like this challenge of starting with little and trying to work our way up to it. So somebody made comment in the first one that starting with 500,000 is not really a hard start. Well, I mean, for me it is, because I don't have hours of time to do one Let's Play, right? Hours and hours and hours of just doing side missions. I don't have that kind of time. I wish I did. I could do a lot less games. And do, this FSN and like one other game maybe, and do it that way, but I don't think that would be enjoyable for everybody. I'm trying to keep enough rotation of games going that everybody seems to enjoy what's going on. So that was kind of my thought process on it, is I don't want to narrow it down to just one genre of game. I don't want to be a single genre guy, or a single game kind of guy. I like playing multiple games. I like playing different stuff, and I think you guys enjoy a lot of the videos. I mean, I'm not going to be done with House Flipper for a while. I'm going to continue it. Let's get our Invisicam going here. There we go. I'm going to continue with it. Again, you may not get episodes of everything every week, but I'm going to do my best to keep everybody happy. So for me, that's the main thing, is doing stuff I enjoy, but also stuff that you guys enjoy, All right, off we go. Soybeans. Oh boy. This is gonna be a ride here. This thing does not like this uphill stuff at all. All right, well, another 45 minutes planting this, and I'll bring you guys back then. Well, it sure is a slow run up these hills. This is taking quite some time, because it's 6 and 7 miles an hour up the hills. But as you can see there, we got just one little area down at the bottom. We're gonna head down and pick it up, and I think we're gonna call that good. That is soybeans planted. Sadly, the idea of lime, Fert, lime, Fert, seed, Fert, is kind of out the window. It's dark. I can't really see where the fertilizer is going to go. I don't think we can try it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I think I may have to wait until tomorrow, which is on me, because I can I can just fast forward time, right? You know, nobody's going to know the difference. You guys aren't going to tell anybody, right? Yeah, nobody's going to say anything. So I can just fast forward time and do it that way if I chose to. There's a little knot right there. The problem with playing up here like this is you can't tell just how hilly some of this stuff is. Some of it is actually pretty steep, like right there. But that field is actually quite hilly. It's got a lot of hill to it. So J-Rock added this for bale storage right here. So if you're doing manual stuff, which a lot of people like to do, I'm lazy and I'm not good at bale stacking. So I opted for hay, and I'm probably going to opt for square bale storage when the time comes for it. But for now, I'm going to use this as a vehicle shed because I'm going to need that again in just about 3 in-game days. Once again, though, I will remind you to like, subscribe, comment, and when you comment, let me know if I need to keep that silage bunker or put down this little guy here, this fermenting silo. Where did it go? There it is. This fermenting silo instead of the bunker. Now, this takes alfalfa hay, grass, hay, and chaff, it looks like. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Should I keep it or get rid of it? And then put down the fermenting silo. It's up to you guys. I'm going to leave it on you. I would love to just put down the fermenting silo to make things a lot easier and a lot quicker with all the extra stuff I'm trying to do as well. And it's something I've never used before. That's the main thing for me. Is it something I've never used? Yes, then I want to try it. You know what I mean? Like, it really comes down to the different aspects of the game that I haven't tried out yet. You know, okay, we might be able to do this. I can see the line, so we're okay. There's enough daylight left. I mean, it is what is it, 9:30 at night now? So yeah, it's getting late in the afternoon here. We gotta get this finished up. So once I get this done, though, I am done with this. I won't have to worry with it. In the next episode, we can go straight to grass plowing and then planting, or getting ready to plant alfalfa on that other field, or not that other field, the field we're gonna create. We'll go straight to that in the next episode. So that works out pretty well to get this done and over with, and be able to move on to our grass area over there that goes around behind the hay barn, or the hay loft, where our straw is stored currently. That means we can move straight along, mow the grass. I'm probably going to mow all the grass around all the fields too. I'm going to get all the grass I can get for silage production, and then we may use the alfalfa hay instead of regular hay, unless we have to have both. I'm not real sure what the cows take, and I'm not real sure what we get more out of. So we will find out, though. Well, I guess we really won't, because I don't plan on planting grass on this field. If I buy field 6 across the road over there, we may plant grass on that one, just so we can really see the difference in the outcomes of area. And what I'll do is I'll use the measure tool and I'll mark off an area, 10 meters by 10 meters or something. We'll test both. We'll test the alfalfa at a full fertilized state with the proper lime required. I lowered that thing down instead of turning it off. It's wasted fertilizer. But yeah, we'll do both. We'll get an idea of what the alfalfa produces and what the grass produces, and we'll see which one does best for us. I think either one's probably going to be fine. It may require both. I don't know. So we'll find out, though. I think that's a very good way to go about maybe figuring out what we want to do. But I know I want to do some alfalfa. Because I probably need to do it. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that yet. So I probably have to do the alfalfa at some point. Our cows will probably need it. So that being said, it doesn't really matter what I want to do. It'll come down to what our cows need to have. So either way, we're going to end up doing alfalfa at some point if they need it, or if they don't need it and it's just an option, we're still going to do it, because I've yet to play with alfalfa at all. So I want to try it and see what it does. See what kind of production we get out of it. The only time I've really messed with it was on Pleasant Valley a little bit. If you guys caught a few of the live streams that I did on that over on Twitch, then you know we did a little bit of alfalfa stuff. We did a little bit of every crop there, just messing with some multi-fruit stuff. Now, I do know that the only multi-fruit on here is alfalfa. I'm pretty sure of that. And on the FSN, from what I understand, multi-fruit's coming to the FSN. I don't know what fruit that entails. I don't know how many different crops there's going to be after the multi-fruit comes in. I really don't know. All I know is I like the multi-fruit aspect because Farm Sim's the same old, which they included oats this time around in Farm Sim 19, so that's nice. But if you've been playing Farm Sim for a while, then you've done the wheat, barley, canola, soybean. At one point, we didn't even have cotton, so Farm Sim 17 didn't have cotton, I don't think. I think it was a mod. I think it was a multi-fruit mod. But yeah, so you got different aspects of it. They're adding more and more fruit every time. There's no reason not to, honestly. I think if they do it and they leave it, if Seasons is always a mod, then you have an option to run Seasons, and then you have some crops you cannot plant in some areas with some geos, and you have some you can, that kind of thing. I'm running the Midwest geo on this map. I think that's the one that is recommended for it. So it may just be one that comes in the pack. So when you download this, it is a zipped folder that comes with a few different things. So there's already some mods built in. The global company mod is already built into this because you need it for the production stuff that J-Rock's got set up. So there's a few different mods that are included in this download, I do believe, and then there's some that are highly recommended. So if you play in this and you haven't read the README, make sure you go read the README. My throat is getting dry. Give me a second here. Okay, well, that was interesting. It's like I swallowed a bug on a motorcycle. Oh man, came out of nowhere, real itchy, scratchy feeling. Gone now though, all good. Quick little drink there, and good to go again. But yeah, it's an aspect of the game that I'm pretty excited about having not a full blown production map that's overwhelming, but something that's easily learned. I think if you have any knowledge of Farm Sim whatsoever, I'll probably be able to pick up on it pretty quickly. So that's something I'm kind of looking forward to. Is getting some more of that multi-fruit action. And yeah, I'm parking this right here again, even though we got that other spot over there. Mainly because I like it right here, right in front of the door. We don't use that door anyway, so that is good to go. We're going to turn this thing off right here and just leave it sitting because we're going to be back in it here in just a couple hours. We haven't looked at this place at night. I do like that this silo that you can buy has some light on it. It has a light for the fill area. I just want to walk around and look at this without my flashlight on for a minute just so we can see. We got outdoor lights here on this is the cow barn, by the way. This is the actual cow barn that you can come here and you can see. You can buy cows. It holds 250, which is modded from the in-game one only holds 200. So it looks like you can get some different cows as well. So it gives you a description down here at the bottom. The queen of milk production. This breed requires a lot of feed and is expensive to buy up front, but produces the most milk. So we can buy ourselves some Holsteins, and they are expensive. They're $2,000 a piece. There's a Sailor. I'm not real. It's a cheaper option for starting farmers. Is known for a high marbling carcasses that can return a decent investment in the market. Yeah, I don't plan on doing unless there's like a meat production type thing. I don't plan on doing meat production, but I guess if I had to, there's the Brahmin. I guess if I had to, I could do some meat cows, but I'd rather just do some Holsteins. What is the Ayrshire? Ayrshire farmers can rest assured that low feed consumption and price per head are both two well-worthy trade-offs for a lower milk production. So yeah, we could go this option. They're $900 or they're $600 cheaper, and they require less feed for Ayrshire cows. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right at all. Probably not. Probably not. The carcass breed. The limousine? Looks like limousine. Probably not. Lamosin? I don't know how to pronounce that. Somebody pronounce that for me in the comment section. Like, spell it out for me, because I don't read well. Is an expensive but feed efficient animal, meaning it will grow very quickly and give a great price at the market, but it doesn't require a lot of feed. But that is the most expensive cow on here, apparently. So let's walk on over here and check out some of the other lighting on some of the barns here. As you can see, the hay barn area. This is intentionally placed here for the hay barn, but I'm using it for vehicle storage, as we have the hay loft here. It has a light on each side of it as well. And then our other storage back here. I haven't even been in this yet, I don't think. Let's open it up here. I like the sound. Sounds good. This one right here? It does. And I think there's lights in here. That one didn't open. There we go. I think that's a light switch right there. Let's go. Ah. Okay. Nice, man. I like it. I like these big sheds like this. That's actually big enough we could actually park some stuff in, I do believe. Are there lights under this thing? There are not. Just the ones on the outside. Okay. Let's go see what all has lights on it here. I'm curious now. Looks like there's lights inside the barn. I like how that glows too. So it glows, you can actually see it, which is pretty nice. This is a big barn area. Now look at the size of this place. It is a straight drive-through. It is very big. Just running around on foot. Looks like this is for the slurry. Just driving around, walking around on foot. It is a super large area. I'm guessing this is for bedding. Can you drive all the way through this? I don't think you can. I'm thinking the bedding fill points and such may be a little bit different. We're gonna have to figure out where to put stuff in here, but it is a nice big barn for everybody. Everybody to fit in comfortably. And when I say everybody, I mean all the cattle. To fit in comfortably. I don't think you can go in this one at all. I think this one is just a decorative piece. Which is pretty neat, honestly. Yeah, this is part of the decorative stuff here. Pretty nice. Then we got our house, of course. We can skip night. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I'm guessing. There it is. Okay, cool. Lights in here as well. Very nice. Except for this back corner, which has a bunch of trash back here. It's fine that it's not lit up, to be quite honest. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, it looks like we already got a fuel point here. And then we got a little outhouse building. I don't know what this is for or what it does, but can't go inside. And then we got our little house here, our little piece of heaven here on the farm. Let's see. Nope, cannot skip night with this apparently. Okay. Maybe I'm missing the trigger. Maybe it's just the porch. Let me back up and try again. Nope. No sleeping night with that one. And then a little outbuilding here at the front. Pretty nice though. I like it at night. It looks really good. Just a nice ambient feel around the place. A little bit of light. It's not super lit up, which is nice because it gives it the actual real feel. All that kind of stuff. But either way, that's going to do it for me, guys. And we'll stand in the dark and bid you adieu. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment. Leave your comments on holding or selling the oats. If we hold them, we're going to have to buy a silo, which means I'll take out a loan, the exact amount for the silo, and buy the silo. We're going to buy the small silo, probably, if we buy one. So, but yeah, we're probably going to start with this one, 100,000, because we've only got 5 acres. We're about to have probably 10 acres, but it's not going to be worth buying the big boy silo yet. We can put one of those down later once our production gets going a little more. But we bought this outright. We still have 128,000. So if I leave myself with that 128,000 operating cost, take out a loan for the silo, we can start saving up crop and sell later and get a better price for it. Speaking of better price, let's see if the price has increased or decreased. On our oat. Our oat has gone up again. It's $15.17 per bushel. Soybean right now is $34.20 per bushel, which is not bad. And it looks like so you can't sell hay bale, straw bale, stuff like that in seasons. I mean, hay or straw loose in seasons. You have to sell it in bale form, I think. So we may have to wait and see on that. But either way, as you can see here, silage is going for $83 a ton, which is pretty good. Slurry goes for 0.12 cents a gallon, which is, I mean, it's byproduct, so it's not bad unless we're going to use it to fert our fields, which we might. With 250 cows, we're going to have quite a bit more acreage than we have now just to feed them in seasons. They take a lot. I mean, they take an absolute metric ton, which is funny because everything's in tons. But here's some production stuff. You can do cheese, ice cream, butter, cottage cheese, fabric even. Meat. So we can do some meat production there. And it looks like all of this stuff is selling per piece. So $1.30 per piece, $1.25, $1.30, $1.27. Fabric is $2.97 per piece. Meat is $1.76 per piece, and paper is 0.98 per piece. Sugar, I think you have to buy. I don't think we can produce sugar unless we can do sugar cane, and I don't think we can. I don't think we can produce sugar cane yet, but alfalfa sells for $120 per ton, and we can hold 97 tons of it. We have 0 right now, so I think, yeah, that seems right. And then alfalfa hay sells for $7.52 per ton at the barn. Now, I don't know if we can direct sell that. If we can, then alfalfa is definitely going to be the way to go, depending on how much we get production-wise out of it. Cotton actually fetches a really good price, but we don't really have enough for it right now. Milk is at $2.49 a gallon, which is cheaper than what you can buy it for at the grocery store, that's for sure. But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much going to cover it today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/DeuceandMiss. And then go down below, check out the link to Spline Design Studios, where you can find this map made by J-Rock Nation over on Twitch. His link will be right there next to it. And I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a good one. Later, everybody.